Hi guys, Janice Vaughn. All right, we're going to pick it back up. First off, let me thank all of you for your likes, comments, subscribes, and shares. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. All right, so this is picking up. This is actually, I got off my birthday, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. This is actually October 4th, 2019. There's going to be 3 excerpts here, and this is me trying to have a very calm relationship with a narcissist, trying to just keep the peace, stay at an even keel. But you know what? With a narcissist, there's no level speech. There's no even keel. They won't communicate with you on the same level that you're at. So even though I try to remain calm, which honestly is the right thing to do, he couldn't have it. He wouldn't have any part of it. He just went on and on and on, and the blame continues, and the accusations continue, and the hatred is what really kills me in this, because I sit there and go, oh my gosh, this man is so full of hate, and he's got some deep seated issues down below that he never resolved. He never did. And on the path that he's on right now, he never will. So this life that he led with me is probably progressively worse than it was then. But I just want you guys to just hear how they're so manipulative and hatred. They're so full of hate and anger. It's crazy. And it has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Please understand that whatever you're hearing being vomited out to you from their hatred within themselves, don't take it personal. Okay, I used to take it personal, and I used to sit there and go, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? No, especially now that I'm healed, I sit there and go, whoa, I totally did not do anything to upset this man. He has demons within him that he's got to heal, that he just is choosing not to. And you know what? That's not my problem. That's his problem. Okay. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to try and keep this on track. All right. I got 3 different ones, 3 different time blocks. So here we go. I'm really sorry that your mom is not doing well.
You're not sorry, because if you were sorry, you wouldn't be pulling this shit down. You wouldn't care less how she feels.
I've already spoken with her on the phone. We talked for quite a bit this morning. You need to go home and be with her.
Oh, exactly. Of course. And guess who has to go do it? I do. But is anybody going to do it for me? Who's ever going to be there for me? 100%. Then I don't have to sit there and be heard. Guess what? No, can't do that because you didn't do this. Really? When is there going to be a fucking day where someone goes, you know what? That fucking man's been through fucking hell and back, but he has made sure everybody else is taken care of. And now one time someone will go, you know what? I'm going to make sure he's taken care of. So no, this is what I get. I'll get a little kiss here, and the next minute I won't get a fucking kiss. I'll get make dinner, but I won't get make dinner. I'll be like, oh, baby, you know what? I want you to do this, but guess what? You change it to and go, you know what? I need this done, so I take it off my desk instead of going, really? I'm spending $4,000 on 2 people that make... You've been more stressed out by hiring those 2 people than you've ever been before we even left the Maui.
Stressed out is not from the people that I've hired.
Do not put it on me.
Let me
Because I have not been home for you to even say that.
Why are you shouting when I... All right. Do you guys hear the pain in this man's voice? It's really sad to me, honestly. I hear it now. I may not have heard it before, but whatever he's got going on, he seriously has got to resolve that stuff, because that is not healthy. And he was taking it out on me. And even though I was trying to remain calm, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. No matter what I said, it wasn't going to console him. It was going to just fuel his fire to continue to place that blame on me. And I think his mom was going through some stuff, and bless her heart, I just kind of encouraged him to go home and be with her. But he didn't want that. He didn't want to leave. He wanted to be around me so that why? He could control me, because if he wasn't here in the state, he was in a different state, he wouldn't know what I was doing, even though all he was doing was working. All right, so I'm gonna pick this up again. All right, here we go.
That's right. So you can keep on putting the friggin' dagger in the salt wound, but I should be totally fine with it, though.
I've asked you
So what
times.
accountability and ownership are you going to take on this whole thing?
My accountability in this is not doing something sooner about this and waiting until today.
God. Okay, so
that's my ownership.
we went to counseling. You walked out every single time.
We never walked out
Yes,
of counseling
you did.
until the end of the session.
No, you did not.
Name the time that I walked out of counseling.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Please.
Really?
Yes. Please let me know
When
that
they
was.
got done, you didn't go back. You waited to freaking kick me out to go to Jeff's house, and you said, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to show up to the church counseling." Really? By yourself after you kicked me out? Like I'm supposed to be able to make it there? And then you didn't want to go back after that?
I'm not talking about church
I went to
counseling.
go to counseling down
I'm
in behavioral health.
talking at
You wrote
behavioral
someone
health.
a letter to try and get the appointment before mine to show them something, and what did that counselor say to you?
All right, so the counseling, okay. I never walked out of counseling. I tried so many counseling sessions with this man. I tried church counseling. I tried 2 different therapists, and the only person that ever walked out was him. The last therapist that we saw, her name was Jody, and she was in Casa Grande, Arizona. She's an amazing counselor. She was great. She asked me a question, and she said to me, she goes, because the narcissist always asks me, well, you choose your children over me. Okay, now mind you, I've only known this man for a few years of my life. Was only married to him for 3. Thank God. And the counselor asked me a question. She said to me, she goes, Janice, if you could choose, would you choose to stay with the narcissist, or would you choose your daughter? And it referenced just my youngest daughter at this point, because we were on the topic of her, because she has worked for me for 4 years, almost 5 years now. And I looked at her straight in the face and I said, I would 100% choose my daughter. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Absolutely. That is not even a question. He lost his freaking mind that I did not say that I would choose him. No. Are you kidding me? My daughter, my children come first. Absolutely. Before any man on this planet. He couldn't take it. He couldn't handle that. So he stormed out. And that's what that was about. It had nothing to do with me storming out. It was him. All right. So I find that interesting that he said that, because do you see how the blame game just goes on and on and on. It just goes on and on and on. No matter how I say something, it's going to be misconstrued to benefit the narcissist. It is. It's all about them. They cannot stand that they're going to have somebody else come before them or be in the forefront of what they believe needs to happen. He can't stand that my relationship with my children is so strong, and he doesn't have a relationship with his children. So throughout the relationship, throughout the marriage, he tried to turn my children against me. He did. Thank goodness that we were all on the same page, and we all had like a secret code, and they knew the pain I was in, and they checked on me all the time, and they were like, Mom, we know what's going on. Just, you know what? You need us, call us. And the narcissist tried so hard to keep me away from my children. But you know what? They didn't turn their back on me. They knew. In fact, the more that he tried to keep me away from them, they just kept opening their eyes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And they were part of my escape. They helped me to leave. And they said to me, they said, you know what? I know exactly why his children want nothing to do with him. Because if I had a dad that treated somebody like he treats you, I would want nothing to do with him. So this man has lost his own children, his own ex-wife, not once, but twice, grandchildren that he still claims to this day are his grandchildren. No, they're not. They're not. They're not his grandchildren. He keeps putting stuff on social media about his grandbabies and how I'm keeping him away from them. Really? Seriously? They weren't yours to begin with. So why are you sitting there saying they're your grandbabies? I am so grateful that they don't have anything, they don't know about you. I don't want them to know about you. My daughter doesn't want them to know about you. My grandson, my oldest grandson, is so grateful that he's out of my life. He says to me, Grammy, I'm so glad because he was so mean to you, you know, and they see it, but he claims to be this perfect stepfather, step-grandfather. Are you kidding me? Everybody sees through a narcissist. So when you have family members that are on your side and they can see it, you know what? Just kind of stick with them. Have a secret code. Have a word. Call it pineapple. I mean, that was our code. Pineapple. And they got your back. The narcissist will continue to have this facade that they're this great person. They're not. They're not. Not even close. All right? All right. So I got a little bit more to share with you guys, but I don't want it to get too long on this video. So I will pick back up in just a moment. All right. Thank you guys. Love and light to all of you.